sure is lovely to have Miss Margery back once again. While she may not be the boss, she certainly is the nicest to us. Some of you newer folks may not yet have a name, but don't you worry. Miss Margery makes it a point to name us all, so I'm sure your time will come. I mean, look at me. That's how I got the name Terrence. Now, our Lord and Master has sent word to prepare this goat for the juicer, so if you're worried about things you may experience in the coming moments, I caution you to avert your eyes, or check the episode description for more detail. For those of you whose first time this is with the juicer, let me tell you, do not enter the chamber with the goat. Not only does this ruin the process, but it also hurts most of all.
Okay, yeah, we're back. It's Dungeons, Dragons, and Dice. This is a wider world. We're back into Dungeons and Dragons. I always have to stop myself from just repeating the title over and over again when I get into that little loop.
This is Dungeons, Dragons, and Dice, and we're back.
And we're playing here. Dungeons, Dragons, and Dice, and we're back, and we're playing... Fuck. I'm M. I play Haribo Tamagotchi this season, changeling artificer, not of this world. I feel like I maybe want to take a moment and consider, so if I'm a changeling because of the technology in my belt, right? Like,
okay. Maybe.
If I take the belt, that's what M came up with when we were getting here, right? Human, but can be a changeling because of the inherent technology built in. But I don't know that I've ever considered, like, if I remove the belt entirely, one, do I stay whatever form I was?
No.
Okay, then I don't know what I
if you remove the belt that's causing the effect, then the effect would go away.
Yeah, that makes sense to me, but I don't know what I would change back to. I've never considered. I've always thought of Haribo as this human. I mean, I think even in the picture that we have, he might have pointed ears because I said that he likes to hang out as a half-elf. He does have pointed ears because that's his, on this planet, generic standing point.
Oh yeah, everyone in the town thinks you're an elf, right? No
exactly. Yeah, they think I'm a human, not whatever, or they think I'm an elf, not like a changeling itself. I just have the changeling ability because of belt. I'm realizing now that it's like attached to my class also, because belt is artificer. A weird imbalance that I don't know what Haribo looks like without the belt, and I'm having troubles with that as I sit here.
Naked.
Just truly. Dick out. The overalls are also from the belt.
Entirely hairless. It's
I'm kidding. That's not it. It'll be something else. Anyway, that's Haribo Tamagotchi.
And my name is Lawrence, and I play the gelatinous bard Sparkleoneous, who, as a reminder, is not a changeling, but he can change the shape of his limbs. He's here. He's terrified of the current situation, and I'm just excited.
Terrified? You're in the Goblin Village.
Yeah, but think about everything that has happened since I got out of the drill. Think about everything that has happened since I got in the drill.
It's not been good. In or out of the drill, I suppose.
Well, 3 is me. My name is Grace, and I play Margery Ridgeback, who is a cleric necromancer, and I keep forgetting can like partly be cat adjacent.
Shifter.
I can't say shifter because in my head when I think shifter, I think she turns into a tiger and I get excited, but she doesn't do that like I thought in
Well, she's not a changeling. I can't turn into a tiger either.
Not a changeling.
Yeah.
No
so in my
druid.
head, shifter I get that, but in my head, shifter, it means like I can shift it. I know that's not what it is, but I just have to call myself adjacent. So that's it. That's me. I'll play.
Well, how are you feeling about the current situation? How is Margery?
Oh, beans. I'm kicking it with. I'm vaguely kicking it with Zogmoth.
Vaguely kicking it. I love that.
He's not jazzed that I didn't rape all of the souls in Dekram and like upseat the power source before.
That's not even what he wanted you to do.
Yeah, it's what's his face, the power, whatever his name is. I can't remember his name. I wrote it down.
Wilhelm?
I'll find the notes.
The one that you made up?
Yeah. No, not Zogmoth.
Velsharoon.
No, not Velsharoon. The Velsharoon wants me to whoever took over in Dekram, whatever that was. Yeah, Zogmoth is displeased that I have not done that, so I guess I don't feel great about it.
Zogmoth is also displeased that you fully have misunderstood his mission, but we can get into that in the podcast.
I feel like you told me this mission. We have not played in so long, guys. Come on.
It's been 2 calendar weeks. Yes.
You long time ago were given a dream mission to scope out and claim a power within the hole in the mountain. Under some sort of build in the mountain. That was like your ultimate thing. And that was, I think that we as players at the time discussed how it seemed similar to the same kind of place, the place of power that Wilhelm wants us to check out, get to the bottom of. So we're coming at it from 2 different places, but we've gone a totally different direction. Now, I'll say we went that direction not to avoid the quest. I went way down. Not to avoid the quest, but to prove we were powerful enough to get that information. You know, we're still like that is on our quest. That's just like subplot B that we are now able to get to. We had to. You
guys rocked into the Lord's mansion as level 1 adventurers, and he looked at you guys and he was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure this is what you guys want to do?" But now we are level 5, and level 5, that's a different story. That is, folks can sort of detect an aura of power around you guys now.
Level 5 still very afraid of liches.
Oh yeah. Still very afraid of liches. The Golthias tree, also not a level 5 thing. There's, a dragon, not a level 5 thing. There's a good number of not level 5 challenges.
I'm in danger.
But the world is wide.
It's wider than you think.
Wider and wider every day.
The world is wide, and so are the wings of the dragon.
Speaking of the wings of the dragon, we have a 5th member.
And a 4th one.
But a fourth one.
Wait,
no, wait, hold on. Okay. So, I am the 4th member. I am Michael, and I play Thadeus Ofkoot, the dwarven fighter who has just the one shape. So he is mono-shape-tastic.
I hope we continue to check in with that every...
Yeah. And I would say his biggest concern right now is the 2 Z's of Zogmoth and zombies. He's concerned about getting in town, getting to the Lord, figuring out what the next steps are. So that's sort of his point of focus. We came out, we got sidetracked with Margery's deities of sorts, and then headed to town and found zombies. So those are sort of his priorities. This is not the way we left the town, so we've got to fix it.
This sure isn't the way we left the town.
Yeah. Something has gone awry.
Things are amiss.
Well, hello everybody. I'm Josh. I am the 5th member, and I think that at this point, Gareth's biggest concern might be, after his chat with Zogmoth last time, being kind of concerned about getting strung along for this whole Peter thing, because he's really just wanting to slay that guy, and he's hoping he doesn't have to do too many side quests before he gets a little help with that mission, but you never know.
He feels like he's getting roped in. If anything, he's annoyed, not afraid.
Maybe just perturbed, yeah.
That's awesome.
Still enjoying the tea, though.
Wait, and who are you, 5th member? You didn't say your
Josh.
name.
Yeah, he did.
Did you?
It's Josh.
Did I not
say his
No, you did.
character name?
Oh,
Yeah, his character.
Oh,
name.
and I play Gareth Mogford in the show.
nice.
in the show.
In the podcast, Dungeons, Drive-Ins, and Dice. You're listening to
award-winning,
right now.
critically acclaimed show.
Grace, I asked Gabe a question, but I also am curious of your opinion on this. Is Zogmoth the type of person to give us cursed items? Like, would he give me a cursed item just to fuck with me? I'll let you chew. It's okay.
Depends on your vibe.
Pretty cool.
Well, but you know how many.
He can see. Into,
Yeah. No, I know. One of the items I picked out just has a curse on it, and I am curious if he's the type of dude to Curse me up. I mean, you know Haribo, and Zogmoth knows Haribo through you. I would imagine whatever he's seen or you've told him.
I think the answer is probably yes.
Probably.
Yeah, he's evil.
He's evil. B, he's cool. And C, I
Oh,
don't know
he's
that...
cool. No, that definitely puts the nail in the
He's
coffin.
cool.
I forgot how cool
In my
he was.
head, he thinks of, and sometimes he thinks of, he acts like Mads Mikkelsen's version of Hannibal Lecter and Hannibal, in that he likes to move the little pieces around them, and they're cool things, but that doesn't mean he's not gonna hurt them or fuck with them. I mean, they're intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
Is he in an evil
Such a
mood
high
or
bar
a
to
kickflip
set.
mood?
Oh,
Like his
hope he's in the mood for
delivery.
kickflips.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying, like his attitude towards other. I don't want to say mankind because there's other kind, all
Nature.
self-Sharoon worshippers, self-Sharoonists.
Okay, that helps me pick my item.
Yeah, cursed probably. I need to figure out what mine is though.
That's okay. It'll take you a minute to get it. And I'm Theodore Stringer, player of every other character, voicer of voices, and sometimes voicer of not voices. I do my best. Where do we want to start? Because we left the party in 3 places, and it might wind up being more places. We really don't know.
We sure did leave the party in 3 places.
We really did. Helps
Let's
that there's
split up,
more of
man.
us now. Okay, I think we ended last session with Sparkleoneous and the goblins being returned to the goblin village. A big tile and cog and gears and different mechanical, physically mechanical portions. This goblin hideout. Upgrades, so many upgrades here in the Dekram area.
Just like the zombies, upgrades. Yay.
Upgrades. Sparkleoneous, you are now no longer with all of the rescued goblins. They've been reunited with their families, and there was much rejoicing. But you were led deep into the goblin village, which is now, I will say, it used to be a collection of huts and small rudimentary buildings in a clearing in the forest, and now it is a walled compound with a singular defensive structure inside of this wall.
That's
and you
awesome.
have been, it's really cool.
Other than the necessity of needing to build that.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad outside, but we all need that.
Sure is.
Are we talking
I think-
surrounded by wooden Frisian horses, the things we enjoy putting up, or are we talking sheet metal and processed, are they refining things and mining? You know what I mean?
Or is it wood?
Or is it wood?
It's more, I would say it is more wood and tile, this wall. It's clay tile. In fact, Sparkleoneous, as you come in, you see that they have set up inside of the walls a big mirror. You also see a glassworks and a forge. You see many industrial workshops in the exterior of this compound. And you see
How long will we gone?
a big
You guys
convex
are
mirror.
working so fast.
Goblins are super industrious, and they've been given the Industrial Revolution.
We unlocked them to space travel, and they've got a long way to go before space travel.
Yeah, we're not at space travel yet, but we are somewhere.
Yeah.
They are using, with a big mirror, they're using refracted sunlight to dry their clay tiles to use for defenses, for shields, for everything.
So awesome.
But you Sparkleoneous, are led into the compound itself. You are led down a corridor past many rooms. Some of them are workshops for more fine-tuned stuff, and some of them are barracks, some of them are living quarters, what have you. But you are led past all of these and into a central chamber. And in this chamber, I would say there's a good number of like places to sit. It seems like the entire tribe can be housed in here for like meetings and making decisions and whatever. But at the head of this chamber, there is a stone dais, and on this dais there is it's a throne. It is perhaps to your eyes unusually shaped. But as you draw closer to it, you see that it is made of like wooden cogs and different bits of wooden machinery.
That was fun. I like that.
Yeah,
Workshop
it's
King.
stylized. Yep, and sitting on this throne is a goblin that you don't really recognize. A little bit, you do, I guess. I don't know how familiar you are with Koryak.
Okay.
You saw him the one time.
What was the thing that fucking Gibbs said for your horde and your people?
For my clan.
For your clan and your tribe?
He gave him a silver coin and he said for your clan.
Well, this is what Sparkleoneous is gonna do. Sparkleoneous is gonna get a silver coin out of his body, and he's gonna say, for your clan and your people, and then he's gonna throw the coin. Is it Koryak? My Lord Koryak?
Koryak sits up and he says, I mean, I don't know that any of that is necessary. You and Haribo and all the rest of them, you're partially responsible for all of this. You are our esteemed guest, Sparkleoneous, and he steps down from the throne.
I just like to be polite. He's
taller than you remember, and you hear a clank clank as he gets down from his throne.
Is he in an exosuit?
Yes,
That's
he is.
Fucking rad.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
So fucking cool. So fucking cool.
Gear Chief Koryak steps down from his throne with a it's definitely the steamiest punk exosuit that you've got going on. I think it's probably just like extensions to his arms and legs with like a motor or something on the back, but it does make him imposing, and the smoke from the motor is a cool atmospheric effect behind him.
Wait, as he stands up, can it be the whole throne just unfolds into his mech suit, and when he wants to sit down, it can just fold back into a throne, so he can always sit in his throne?
Man, that is a cool idea. All right, I'll take that.
He's like a transformer.
He's
but
like a little transformer.
The transformer, if it came to Earth and it scanned a chair first.
Yeah, like a old wooden chair.
The ultimate vehicle.
Okay, well then his exosuit has more armor now than it did a few seconds ago, because now it's got the chair as part of it, and it's definitely like a wood and metal combo mech suit. Make an intelligence check for me.
You got it.
Gotta remember to roll those dice.
That is not my strong suit. Still a 12.
Yeah, I mean, I think with the 12, you're very impressed. You're very impressed with his mech suit. You're not sure where he got all the materials for it, but
I've met a lot of really cool people lately. It's pretty cool too.
You guys are pretty cool. You guys are somewhat cool. You've got magical powers.
One of you are Dogma.
We just got, banned. We came back from a tour. It was good. Yeah, successful. How's refining conductive metals?
Going really well.
Sorry, I'm deflecting. I just don't want to talk about the sort of the big thing that's going on. What's going on with Dekram?
We're kind of a ways away from Dekram, but it seems like it's under attack by evil trees.
Oh, that's what I was afraid of.
Maybe zombies, but also it doesn't seem like none of our scouts have seen the zombies attacking any people. But there's lots of them. There sure are so many zombies over there by Dekram. But
so is that why you built up all of this, or was it just sort of like an exercise? Where did you learn all this? In a book?
No, Haribo told me.
Oh, that makes sense.
No,
Has he taught you magic too?
No. He didn't believe in magic the last time I talked to him.
But he can soon.
Yeah, so
I will say, I don't really, between you and me, I don't really care about what goes down in Dekram. Not my town, not my people. However, there's some bad juju over there in them woods. And that's why we're doing this. I'm making mech suits. We're gonna go on a raid.
Very impressive. A raid on the trees?
A raid on the trees with our suits. Check this out. And he presses a button and a blast of fire shoots out of one of his arms.
Oh man.
So cool.
We're here for the trees.
Haribo's
Anti-Lorax.
Haribo's gonna be so excited to hear about all of this.
We're coming for the trees.
That's hardcore.
I brought the rest of the goblins home. The only one that we haven't been able to rescue was the elder, but she's probably not there anymore.
Yeah, it's probably.
Been quite some time.
How old was the elder again?
Well, she only had about 20 days left on her, so if you...
she was
That's
pretty
not even
old.
what I mean.
But talking to the rest of my guys who was here for that particular episode, I don't think that she was taken with the rest of the tribe. I think she was moved elsewhere. That being said, I don't know. She very much could be moved to somewhere else. She might not even be alive anymore. But
yeah. So
I'm the chief now.
Yeah, you seem to be doing a great job. I think that we maybe have a lot of more pressing matters, but if you'd like, I think I know at least somewhat where the elder was taken to, but I don't really have any other information on that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sharing is caring.
And then Sparkleoneous marks the opposite direction, I believe it was, from where we went to go rescue the other goblins.
Big arrow pointing in one just general direction.
Oh, hey, okay.
It might be.
Then we might be able to, kill 2 dragons with one big old rock. Because it looks like she's in that dreadful forest, same as all the rest of our opponents.
Alright.
God, I'm so tired of shrubbery.
So when is the big raid?
3 days from now.
Oh, that's so close. 3 days from now is what day of the week?
Wimblethorpe.
Wimblethorpe was the one I was going to do,
2 days
too.
from the weekend.
Which is perfect. 2 days after the raid, we have Merchant Day. We need to raid the village before Merchant Day.
I mean, if you don't read
they're gonna be ready to
Merchant Day, it's hard
Unless
for
the
merchants to show up.
I don't think.
I might know
there's
some.
gonna be merchants.
I might know a guild that you. Do you have? Are you industrious here, Koryak? Do you maybe have some? Because I know just the company you could pay to help protect you as you do your raid.
Yeah, what are your stats in industry?
If you have the coin to pay them, or perhaps I think there's also a play coming up. Do you have plays here in the Goblin Village?
I mean, as far as industry goes, we're probably as good as you're gonna see anywhere. We got industry just coming out our armpits.
What about commerce?
No, commerce. Commerce. Not so good. Not so good when you're working very hard on building stuff. Do you have?
Yeah, they just owe a lot
extra
of
money.
They're just gonna owe a lot of money to a certain someone, so they're trying to get some money, But either
you
way,
asking
I have
me
some,
for a
I have
loan?
some
Is that?
comps. No, I wanted you to come to the play and maybe invite some friends,
Oh,
or pay for protection from like mercenary work. They're a very well regimented company, I think, and they better be off book.
I can't say that I have very many coins lying around. We've had to spend or smelt most of them. Gold is pretty valuable, not just for money. If you know, you know.
Don't tell the feds that you're melting money.
I mean, it's just person money. It doesn't matter. You said something about comps, though.
Yeah, I've got.
Some of
hold
our-
on, let me check how many I have left.
Yeah, Barson's not here to check.
I
for
have 4 comps.
you. Oh my gosh, where's Barson?
I'll take
Barson's
in the wind.
skywriting into the air, telling Barson to come to the goblin.
Oh yeah, the skywriting.
Barson and Stuve are in my missing column. Yeah, I'll take as many of those as you're willing to give me.
You can have 4 comps. It's in 2 days.
Day before the rage. This just
Man, it's
lines
like
up
High School
perfectly.
Musical all over again.
Yeah.
It's so high stakes.
It is. Oh my god. If the big game was the day before the police raided the enemy high school, I'm not really sure, but we're in. I'm in.
I love this metaphor.
Listen, there's someone out there listening that's like, oh my gosh, that's so yes, I relate. And you know what? I see you out there.
I
And you're
see
doing
you.
great.
I think we're going to go back to Margery and Gareth now. Margery and Gareth, you are down in Zogmoth's so very cool and spooky cave. If you remember, there are some lava lamps, some skulls with candles, one dark floating throne of darkness, and 2 beanbag chairs in which you two sit.
So cool.
So cool.
This is the coolest season we've ever had, guys. Like, off the cuff. It's so cool.
Definitely not just because we keep saying it.
I mean, there's mechs, there's a vaping wizard lich, and it's just, like, too good. It's too good.
Season 2. Gotta stay tuned, guys.
I mean, Pedo had a
The
mech.
dungeons, drive-ins, and dice.
Margery and Gareth, you guys are in Zogmoth's super dope pad. I think the last time that we were here, he was sort of outlining the lay of the land for you guys. He was trying to, I think he had succeeded in convincing Gareth to join the party, at least temporarily, for real. And then he sits down and he folds his fingers, and then he folds his other set of fingers, and he sits his head down on his folded fingers, and he says, "So that is all of the pertinent information that I can give you. Is there anything else that I can help you with? Would you like to see me try and vape a dude?"
Yes, absolutely. What extras do I get for taking a hit?
Can I take
God.
a hit?
But dude.
I'm so glad I'm not in this scene.
Too.
So you want to see a dude get vaped?
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Zogmoth gets up from his throne of darkness, and he slowly floats to the door and up the stairs. Do you guys follow him?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I hope it's not the bathroom or anything. Let's just use the
Where I
bathroom.
go and vape.
So you want to see
I would love a
dude
tour,
get
to be
vaped.
honest. I kind of
gotta
want to see
go
the compound.
I don't want to like open the door and he's like, you know.
Why did you follow me into the
Did you
shitter?
follow me?
What are you doing here?
You came all the way to the stall and opened it up. Oh, why did you do that?
Margery, you know better. Rule number 3: never catch your master with his pants down.
With his cloak around his knees.
Yeah, he's not cool anymore. I actually don't.
He takes it off and shimmies it down to his ankles.
Goes to the bathroom. That's not very cool.
The least
Yeah, wait,
cool
dude, let's
thing a
just
lich could
don't. I don't think liches eat, so I don't think they need
Right.
to.
No bodily functions whatsoever, not even breathing.
Okay, then I'm definitely.
But this was a
following.
fun story to sort of wander
Gotcha.
down for a second.
All the more fucked up you caught him taking a poop. He doesn't need to. That's the thing.
He's just doing it.
Doing it for the love of the game, the guy.
For the love of the game.
Don't say that about my Zogma.
I
That's
produced
so
this
sick
magic.
pervert.
I'll keep it to myself.
This isn't even my
Magic
poop.
shit.
Surely
This is
because I want
someone else's poop.
So horrible that I lost my train of thought.
We follow him
We definitely
because
do.
he's not going to the bathroom. It's okay.
Right.
No, he's not. And you follow him, and as you follow him, it sort of sounds like he's talking to himself, but what he's saying is super relevant.
Oh, shit. Well,
So you're following him, and he says, "Well, if it were me, I would rely on the recon that I have already done. And that recon says that the hole in the ground mission that you have has been already occupied. They've even put up signs. However, I would not be dissuaded by their signs. I would simply be cautious inside of that dungeon, because the owner of the dungeon is in possession of some sort of necrotic artifact. Do you know what that is?
is the
He leads
artifact
you-
the thing that the gray guy, Gollum, Grey Goo Go-
Satchel.
Grey Gollum-
Grayman? Yeah,
Satchel.
Satchel.
Oh, Satchel Grayman. Yeah.
Satchel Grayman. is his full name.
Okay.
Satchel Grayman. Satchel is yep. Grayman is a family name. I don't know how. Like, he can't answer that. What are
Well, I'm
you
asking.
talking about?
I'm talking to you. Sorry, I know it's confusing. Margery's my first character, so she sounds like me. This is me, Grace, asking. Is the artifact he's talking about?
Could be. Maybe.
Satchel mention an artifact?
Maybe not.
Oh, we spied on him. He's having that thing.
Oh, Gib
Yeah, it
stole
was a thing
the
that Gib gave
obsidian
him.
statue, yeah.
Is that obsidian
could be.
statue? Okay.
Means indeed. So he leads you up the stairs and up in this main room, because you remember this was a burned out wizard's tower. So he's only got the ground floor and then basements. There is most of a roof on this ground floor, so there's it's night. So it's it's pretty dark in here. Zogmoth conjures some glowing green orbs of light, and you see the juicer. It looks like, man, what are those alchemical things?
Alembic?
Alembic. Yes. The fancy glass jars with the tubes leading to other glass jars. Players of Oblivion know what I'm talking about. But this one is big. This one is like closet sized, and it's got some. I guess the two of you wouldn't know, but like the audience and all of us at the table, like it's got some like electrical bits coming off of it. Perhaps, like whenever you see like an old timey electric generator, it's got the spikes with the balls on the end that they do something. They make
The electricity travels back in open air between them.
So it's got a couple of those guys. It's got a few cable-looking things coming off of it, and it's got a door. And as you guys crest the stairs, one of the zombies opens up the door to the juicer, and Terrence, the zombie, leads the goat that I mentioned from episodes ago. He leads the goat into the juicer and then shuts the door. And Zogmoth turns to the two of you.
Not a dude.
He says, "The first rule of juicing is that transmuted humanoids are easier to care for long term than regular humanoids."
That's so fucked up. Oh,
man.
that's dirty. Oh, that's fucked up.
So that was a dude.
He
Are you
flicks
dead?
his he flicks his hand at the goat, and dark spirals of magic seep out of his hand and over onto the goat and envelop the form of the goat entirely. And when they dissipate, it's a dude. It's a dude. He's
Nice.
wearing farmer's garb. He's not psyched about where he's at. He immediately
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Comes-
Oh, hell yeah.
he immediately comes over to the edge of the glass, and he bangs on the edge of the glass. You know, mouths some words. Can't hear him. Glass is too thick. This is a professional juicer.
Zockmoth isn't gonna get no cheapo.
Soundproof.
Oh,
No, he's not gonna get any thin glass on his alembic.
Humans may question, why make a soundproof alembic? Zogmoth knows.
To get without those pesky pleating. It's so tedious.
And Zogmoth turns to the two of you and he says, "Which one of you would like to pull the lever?"
Oh, I'm already reaching to pull it.
Oh hell yeah!
Which one
What do
of
you
you
mean?
would?
What do you mean? I'm in servant. This guy just rolled up on the scene. What do you mean?
I
he
gotta
gets an
show up
offer
for
to pull over?
Zogmoth because I failed him so.
Yeah, Margery, you just about jump on this lever. Gareth, you got something to say?
Oh,
Oh,
I was just going to say
that's bad.
that's all you. You go for it.
Hands up. No.
Yeah, you've got it. Yeah.
Yeah, you jump on this lever and you yank it down. Lightning bursts across the electrical components. Sparks fly. The man in the juicer, I mean, he howls as if he's in incredible agony. And
But we can't hear that either.
No, you can't. You can. He's just, and you know, watch me on the camera for this part. He goes.
Man.
Yep. Magic.
I think I want to be
magic
Juice head
surrounds
first.
him.
I think I want to
The
be Juice head
nastiest-
first.
The nastiest looking magic surrounds him, and his form, covered in magic, shrinks down and down and down until there's just steam and smoke inside of the juicer. And Zogmoth goes over and he opens the door, and he goes into the juicer, and he picks up from inside of the smoke another one of those. They look like they've, I would say, crocheted. They're like knitted little figurines of people, and this one is wearing a farmer's garb, and he takes it and he hands it to you, Margery. He's like, would you like first shot?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm honored.
Oh,
That's great
man.
saying.
Squeeze the mannequin.
Have you ever seen like this part of Zogmoth? Has Margery ever like
I
seen
think
the
this is my
juicer?
first person.
I think you've probably seen the juicer being assembled, and you've probably seen Zogmoth
Yeah.
vaping people.
Yeah.
I don't know that you've perhaps seen how this sausage gets made.
Yeah, I don't think I've sampled the product.
He's never
Yes,
offered
and
you a
also you
hit
haven't
before, crazy.
sampled the product.
Yeah.
But you are about to.
Oh, boysy.
Perhaps.
Yummy
Do
yum.
you do it? Do you squeeze the?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's evil. I got to.
So Gareth, you see Margery. Margery goes in with both hands.
I hope I don't die,
on
man.
this.
I guess.
Just like that, yes. Both hands squeezed on tight to this.
I would
to
go
this,
that hard, man. I mean, I'm not like I'm an urchin. I'm a little cautious.
No, who needs caution? Not when you've got a dude vape and a lich master. You squeeze the crocheted mannequin, and Gareth. I mean, it's a soul. It's a soul that comes out of, like, you know what souls look like. They're ethereal, and they don't look happy to still be bound to this mortal plane. But out he comes out of his doll. And the soul is also just like the man previously is going. And Margery sucks him right
What
up.
does it taste like?
Does she do any kind of vape trick?
Oh, please, can I roll
My guess
the
is
vape
no,
trick?
Can
but
Margery blow
roll for
those?
vape trick. Roll for vape
But
trick.
maybe
think
I-
a
maybe I
15
smoke.
No, A 16.
Yes.
A
Maybe Margery
16.
smokes,
You
not
can
just
blow
dude.
rings.
Okay, 16. I gotta get my
20.
dice
You
over
could do
there.
something
Dice.
even cooler.
Their dice home. Do I have any pluses?
You
What
could
would
blow
this?
the spirit of the farmer.
What does this
rings.
fall under?
Charisma.
Things that are wrong. That's what
Things
this
that
falls
are
under.
wrong.
No-nos. This is your no-nos list.
So glad the rest of the party isn't there.
Yeah.
This is just a little me and Gareth bonding.
A scene I could never do with the full party.
But that's a 14.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you just
Oh.
you blow. It's a good cloud. but
I'll
it's
take
not
a good
trip.
clap as long as I don't choke. As long as I'm not like coughing on the.
Don't
On
kick
the
me out of the
juice.
circle, Zogmoth.
Maybe she does the thing where she like lets the ball go and then she sucks the ball back up. So the dude comes out and he's like, no, wait.
Oh,
You can't escape.
Horrible. I approve.
that's brutal.
Just a little scream, little one.
And you are filled with knowledge. You are filled with
Yeah.
knowledge. You should write down somewhere on your character sheet. Now, if you ever have to make a check that has anything to do with farming, you have advantage on that check.
Oh,
Knowledge
I don't
of the
even know where to
farmer.
write that down. Where do I put
Proficiency
that?
as farmer.
Farmer bonus.
Literally wherever.
Farmer
Yeah.
bonus. Please
I
write
have a
more than
farmer
farmer
bonus.
bonus, because if you just write farmer bonus, even the veterans of D&D are gonna have no
We won't be able
fucking
to
idea
decipher
what you're
that, it's
talking
so
about.
No, it says right here. I have farmer bonus.
Yeah, vaped farmer bonus.
Farmer bonus.
Yeah, farmer bonus, and then put in parentheses vaped. That way we know.
That'll be nice and
Vaped a
clear.
farmer.
Wait. Now we said farm bonus too many times. What am I writing down?
Advantage on any farming-based knowledge checks. Anything that has to do with farming, you have advantage on the skill check. Would that be to farm as well? Like if she wanted to plant a
Yeah,
thing
if she
in a
wanted
field?
to quit adventuring and be a farmer, absolutely. Advantage
some
on
skills.
farming.
Nice.
A
Let's get the
necromantic
kobolds to
farmer.
open up a third business.
Who needs kobolds when you've got
Best tomatoes.
skeletons?
Yeah, I can have my own orchard managers and whatnot. Have my own business. I can start selling spooky cider.
Not plants versus
Spooky
zombies.
cider.
Zombies growing plants.
Because then I could, once I'm done using the body for its purposes and maybe it's not in enough condition to be a zombie, I can
mean,
use it to fertilizer. for
Yeah,
the
depending how
trees.
hard they work, it might be happening simultaneously.
Yeah, I honestly, this is I could see a future for Margery. Maybe she falls in love with recycled farming that also feeds her hobby.
I've also
necromancy.
established in our world that people, I don't know how comfortable everyone is with it, but like people know that you can go to Neville to buy bone meal for either fertilizer or crafting. So like our people are comfortable with the recycling of corpses, at least in our area. I can't say for everywhere, but our folk are at least knowledgeable of it.
Recycling. How did they become recycled? Is the real? That's where the blurred line
How
is.
did
That's
they
where Margery
become
has to like
recycled?
kind of have to walk that line of
You procure, we recycle.
at least on the ship. Thaddeus was doing all the procuring, and I
Sure.
was just practicing.
It's true.
As you are hitting this dude vape, Zogmoth says, again, mostly to himself, but audibly, he says, "The enemy in the necrotic stronghold is in possession of some sort of artifact of necromantic power. They are using this artifact in order to weaken the dimensions between here and the next plane. If I were you, I would pick one of two avenues to solve this problem. I would either remove this interloper from this scene vis-a-vis murder, or I would take his artifact of necrotic power from him so that then they could not continue to pressure the boundary lines of the worlds. How is that vape? Tastes good.
Watch this. And I.
Takes a second hit. Hell yeah, dude.
Watch this.
Watch this. Roll again. Roll charisma.
Yeah. I was gonna say I want to try to do. This is my time to shine.
Oh my God.
How does Gareth feel about watching this?
A great question.
I think a little jealous. I think he wants I think too.
A dirty 20.
Whoa.
Now that I've got the feel for it, check
You
out
passed the
this.
dude or what?
Yeah, charisma's just +1. Yeah, +1. So yeah, 19
She's
+1.
hoarding it.
Do I do a really cool
Bogarting the
with
human.
rings?
Puff, puff.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You do a really cool vape. You blow out yes, something funny
God,
for you.
Just a
My
good
character's so
sentence.
cool.
You do a really cool vape.
I do it. I do the
You-
vape so cool.
You blow out a whole cloud of vape. From the cloud of vape, little tombstones rise out of the
Oh hell yeah!
cloud. So you've vaped a graveyard, and Zogmoth, it sits there in the air, and Zogmoth holds out his hand. And I assume that you give him the vape.
That's right.
Oh,
Toke,
yeah, I'm
toke,
not gonna
pass.
cheat it. Yeah, I'm not gonna cheat. Yeah, no.
Hell
no,
yeah,
I'm
Mike.
not.
He holds out his hand and give him a high five.
He takes the vape and he squeezes it, and he vapes some dude, and he blows a cloud of smoke into your cloud of smoke, and from the tombstones rise smoky
Hell
zombies,
yeah, brother.
or at least like the hands of zombies. It's a cloud of smoke with tombstones and waving hands.
Can my item be a
Dissipates.
portable mini vape? That's not like a person. It's just like I got a ghost vape.
That's what you want your uncommon item to be from Zogmoth?
You just
dude
want it
vape?
to be a vape that doesn't do anything, that just is a vape.
No,
You just want a vape?
I found something. I think.
Okay, well, Gareth, how do you? I mean,
Are you trying to get in on
Well,
the session?
Yeah, is Gareth
You know,
evil?
I was-
Is Gareth like he just watched the murder of this? I mean, I guess he doesn't
Yeah,
know
just-
he's a farmer. He's just was a goat.
it's pretty obviously a murder. He was a
Gareth's
goat, and
favorite
then
thing
he
to
was a
hunt is
dude,
a
and then
man.
he was a.
Yeah, but
a
but
figurine.
Gareth doesn't know what kind of dude he was before he was
That's
a
true.
dude that
He could be
became a
anybody
goat.
to Gareth.
Yeah. How evil? What is Gareth's alignment?
Margery
Gareth-
also doesn't
Yeah.
know who this guy was. It's great that none of the other party members.
She
were
knows
here.
about him now.
I sure do. What was his
That she's
name?
vaped his farm knowledge.
Yeah, with a dirty 20. What was his name? What do I get with dirty 20?
On one of the tombstones reads,
Produced by.
"Hungry
Hang-
boy."
No,
Oh God.
Hankerton Smith.
Hankerton Smith.
Hankerton Smith, I'll never forget you. I guess.
Flavor of Hank.
Flavor.
When I think of farm knowledge, I will always.
Yeah, what
remember
does
you.
Hank? What did Hank taste like?
Dirt.
What was that? Dirt. All right. That's
Unless
fair.
you've eaten dragon sear, and then it tastes like dirt and dragon sear. Mostly dirt, though.
That's fine. Honestly, it could be worse.
Mm-hmm.
Dirt's honestly not bad. Hell yeah.
All
Hell
right,
yeah,
we've
Hank.
we
Hankerton.
interrupted Gareth enough. I am curious how he aligns with this situation.
Yes.
he's standing
Fuck.
in.
Sorry, Gareth.
No, that's okay.
You're good. You're good. I was gonna say that I think Gareth's more like chaotic neutral. Like he's really focused on his goal to get revenge. But I think along the way he wants to have some fun and be kind of crazy, because he's like not intending to live really past his mission. He's just kind of like along for the ride and just doing what he can on the way. So I'd say he would rip the pen if he had a chance.
My alignment is chaotic, but down to party.
So fucking cool.
Exactly.
I don't have an alignment for Gareth. It doesn't look like.
I just
Oh
Yeah, you
yeah.
do.
All right.
Chaotic but down to party.
Chaotic partier. Okay. I mean, does Gareth have anything to say before we transfer perspectives?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think I just say
Does it hit nice?
Yeah, does Gareth see this before? It's like he seems very like blasé about watching a person get.
Garrett's a cool
vaporized.
cucumber.
Oh yeah, classic juicer. Yeah, totally.
Sativa?
He's the farmer sativa.
Yeah, that's a quick.
No, you do not get high off of your farming knowledge.
Dang it, Mark Hankerton.
Yeah, you've gotta put someone kind of special inside the juicer if it's gonna be an intoxicant. Not impossible.
Get
Just
high
difficult.
off the
Do they pass
supply.
it to Gareth?
Hank?
Gareth, do you indicate that you want the vape, or are you just asking
Yeah.
questions?
Yeah, I'll be like holding out my hand when I ask that question.
Oh hell yeah! Okay,
Oh.
How
Zogmoth
does it
immediately
hit?
hands you the crocheted dude. Once a living man with hopes and dreams, but now a crocheted doll you can squeeze for knowledge.
Is he like a forever Hank? Can I just hit Hank forever?
Forever Hank.
200
I mean-
puffs. The Hank Plus you
Yes,
can hit 250
yes.
times.
The short answer is yes.
This is so much person
Will
vape lore.
you get new knowledge out of him? Vaping him over and over? No. You can only get so much out of one person. A person only knows so much.
Yeah, okay, so it kind of operates like warm bodies. How they eat the brain and they get the memories of the person.
Yes.
But
I would say
I have more vape juice.
The more that you vape him,
It's just stale
the
Hank.
less relevant his memories will be.
It's like, oh, remember when I saw that really cool bird?
Like the third or fourth time you vape him, it would be like, here's a recipe for stew.
Well, yeah, so the third time,
Here's how to make
is that
my
what Gareth
favorite
gets?
barley bread.
He's taking the third hit.
Oh, I guess Gareth
yeah.
does take the third hit.
The third or
Wait, what
fourth.
is Gareth?
Yeah, who am I smoking?
Yeah, I took two. I took 2 hits.
Gareth, you get Hankerton's entire repertoire of bedtime songs for his children.
All blasted into your brain at once.
God. That's true.
And he knew at
Fall
least
asleep immediately.
at least 20 bedtime songs.
He was a good dad. He loved being a dad.
hard carry on the was.
Yeah, I love that he gets the sad memories. Wait, what is that? What? I guess we don't know what Zogmoth got.
We don't, and I'm not going to talk about what Zogmoth gets out of all this.
Oh, that's
One
gold.
fewer goat to take care of.
Please bring up at some point the cool Hankerton bedtime stories that you had and can like sing someone to sleep with. That's
Yeah, if we're ever bored, tell us a Hankerton Smith bedtime story.
Gareth is like, would anyone like to know a bedtime story? Now, back when I was a young one.
Hankerton Smith original.
Gracious. Leaving that portion of the party in their cloud of evil, Haribo and Thaddeus, you have made it to the top of the wall, and you guys are up here, and so is Neville. Neville was keeping a lookout over the walls, having a look, and he heard you guys, by which I mean he heard Haribo, and then you guys chatted for a minute, and now you guys are up on the wall.
does the
Thanks to
town look?
Thaddeus's excellent rope throwing skills. The town's been better. Most of the town, I will say, most of the town looks the same as you left it, except deserted. The trees that collapsed a portion of the wall. Thaddeus, make an intelligence check, by the way.
Okay.
In fact, I'll give you advantage.
With advantage, that is it. It was an 18, and I don't remember what my intelligence plus is, if anything.
18 is a great number to start with.
So that's 19.
19, good. The trees that have collapsed into the walls and have collapsed the walls have fallen onto. One of them has crushed a portion of Sylvana's in and tap.
No.
Yep, and
Okay.
the other one has basically sheared off the exterior wall of the tenement buildings that were inside the walls.
Okay.
And Thaddeus, with a 19, you know that these two trees that have fallen in and crushed the walls have come down exactly on the part of the walls that are the weakest.
Okay. I would point that out to Haribo.
You had brought up in council meetings in the past.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
It's exactly what you're talking about.
Haribo nods and takes it in. He also says that they also seem to have struck at, and he's pointing out over the town, the places where people need to reside, the houses and homes and such. We don't, I imagine like anyone that lives in town lives in these I don't know it.
A good most of the townsfolk do live in the tenement buildings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. They seem particularly dropped. Neville, how are things here? You said everyone was residing in the town hall?
Yes, indeed. I mean, I've been here. I've been here a while now. We've got all of the outlying farmers for the most part. I heard that Mr. Hankerson stayed behind to defend his land, but for the most part, we've got all the farmers here. We've got the hungry boys. We've got all the other ones. We've got all the different townsfolk. Everyone's staying in the keep.
Yeah. Are there regular attacks? Are the zombies? There's so much happening here. I'm just trying to get started.
There is a lot. There's a lot going on. And I don't rightly know the first part to say, except come over here. And he ushers you over to the edge of the wall, sort of out of sight of down on the ground inside of Dekram. Did the two of you go over and parlay with him?
Yes.
He reaches into his vest, because I do think he's got a pair of shorts and a vest on. He reaches into his vest and he produces all of the items from Zogmoth. I don't know what that is for Mike, but for Haribo, he hands you a pair of trinocular goggles. It's got two eyes where the eyes go and one eye in the center of the forehead. He says, before I retreated inside the cavern, I was visited by an eldritch being of great power. And he said to give you these things. Not a little bit you specifically, but also your whole group, your whole party situation. I've got a couple here. Here's some more things. And he gives you 3 more magic items that correspond
5 magic items between the two of us, Thaddeus. This is a come up.
Up to you guys. How you want to go about that?
Do you want 3 or do I want 3? One of us gets 2, and that doesn't seem very fair. I wonder what the others got.
As long as I got the gift that was on my wish list, I'll be good.
Thaddeus, what do you get?
Gauntlets of ogre power. I was thinking of being practical and going with a bag of holding, but no. There was whatever that moment when Zogmoth tuned into his head, he was thinking, I'd like to clobber some more people. So the gauntlets stepped forward.
I've got the blasted... what are they called? Blasted binoculars? Blasted goggles? Blasted goggles? They're cursed. It's not obviously something Haribo knows. I have to see if I have the goggles of night, on my... marked at the moment. Because otherwise, he probably would put them on right away. Just to check them out. He holds them up and he says, Who did you get these things from? What else did we have, guys? What other items are in our pouch of items?
What did you guys all pick?
I think I'm just gonna pick the drone, whose name escapes me at this moment. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Is it just like a +1 musical instrument?
Yeah, and it allows me to regenerate a bardic inspiration charge, so it's useless for both of you.
Yeah.
So you should give it to me.
Drum for Gib. Sparkleoneous plays the horn, So maybe
One
Gareth
part
could
of
play a drum.
inspiration that he can give out at his leisure.
Can Gareth sing?
Can Gareth play a drum?
Oh wait, Sparkleoneous.
What items did you guys pick?
Sparkleoneous got a drum. Gareth and
A plus
Margery.
one drum.
A bag of holding for Gareth.
Yeah,
That's a good call.
I thought the teleporter ring was cool. I want to teleport.
Okay, done. I mean, not for you, but like now Haribo and Thaddeus.
Now Haribo
have
has a teleporter ring.
Sweet.
Teleporter ring.
These are for
rarity
the whole party.
Oh
You see,
yeah,
he told me
yeah.
to tell
We'll
you
give
that.
that to them when we see them. Yeah.
Oh, Grace. I guess not rarity UNK, rarity UNC.
The wrong kind.
Sorry, you were looking at the wrong unk. You're looking at unknown rarity,
Devastation.
not uncommon rarity. This is something
So
very
these are also
specific that I
unknown
can't
rarity.
even. I don't even know what this would be for. A creature
Yeah,
wearing the
but he
teleporter
said
ring.
but he already said I could have the teleporter ring.
Hey, that's
You heard it, Craig. Craig
Okay.
heard it.
yeah,
Uh-oh,
but
it
here is the
disappears. That's
effect,
also
just so
canon.
that you know when you want to use it. You can activate the teleportation circle either in area K22 or area E1, teleporting itself and up to 6 other character creatures from one circle to the other. So, if you find one of those areas, let me know.
Oh, well, I will keep looking. That's okay. I will look for something that is true.
I didn't realize
to the
there was an
list.
unk with a K.
You
I
are
didn't
granted the
realize there
bong
was
of
an-
eternal Hank.
Nope.
Oh, can I have that? No, I guess he'd get stale.
It wouldn't. I don't know that it would help you a lot.
Yeah.
I got a plus
Like,
one
what's his
Hank vape.
what was his favorite color?
Brown.
What was his middle child's name? All right, neat.
What would
Susan.
you do in this situation, Hank? And then we shake him.
Panic
Well,
and
there's
die.
something called a soul coin, which is an uncommon item, and it could be your soul vape.
What is it?
I'm just started reading through it, so I'm not really sure, but there's a few things that seems like it could fit, minus the exact shape being a coin.
I mean, if the effects are neat, the vape could be the uncommon item. But the vape raw, as I have come up with it, doesn't do anything except provide knowledge.
Man, I wish I could make people into vapes. Wish I had
Just gotta get him into the juicer.
Yeah, I wish I had a juicer that was more accessible.
You're only level 5.
I guess I'll put that on my wish list.
I want my own juicer, Zogmoth.
Dear Velsharoon.
Well, mine is gonna be super cool when I.
And some unknown item.
And some other item.
It keeps shifting as I
And
look at
some bleep, and then you can just put in a voiceover. Of
Well,
what the item
let me
is.
know what item I get, Margery.
It's definitely not pipes of the sewers. Ew.
So Gareth, talk to me about your pipes of the sewers.
Not mine.
No, he said bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
Ah, okay. Cool. Okay.
In the shape of pipes of the sewers.
So yeah, Neville hands you guys 5 items, 4 of which we know about, 1 of which is a mystery.
I guess I'll give Thaddeus the bag of holding. I've already got one. I've already got something that can do all my storage. If you you want something for more storage,
Yeah, I'll
at least
hold
for
the bag
now,
of
until we
holding
can
for now.
dole
Yep.
things out to whom they might have been intended.
Indeed.
I don't have the goggles of night equipped. I look at them. I eye them wearily. Who did you get these items from, Neville?
A great being gave them to me. He was really scary, and he intimidated the hell out of me, but he said he meant no harm, and he gave me these things to give to you.
Can I do like my artificer, like arcana check to see what up with them before I put them on?
Yes, yeah, if you want to inspect the items, feel free.
I know what my item is.
Go on.
It's the slippers of spider climbing.
Oh yeah.
While you wear these light shoes, you can move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and along ceilings while leaving your hands free. You have a climb speed equal to your speed, but I can't climb on oil or ice.
Damn, just have it. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Slippers.
So yeah, now there's a pair of shoes
I'll
in
throw
there
those
too.
on.
I want them to be black and a little bit curved at the tips. Just like not in like too much, but like a fun way.
Thaddeus, these look
They're really
great with my
cool.
overalls.
They
I
do.
know, like, little-
It really completes your outfit, Haribo.
They're not in your size, Haribo.
They're a little small, but if I stretch into them,
Good thing you're a changeling, so you can change how big your feet are.
Oh, but she's gonna know she's gonna make everyone stick out their feet.
If
Hey,
you
are those
stretch them
my
out, they'll fit
kicks?
right over your Doc Martens.
I can get 2 pairs of shoes at once. I got a 19 on my artificer investigation check.
Wow.
My artificer check.
And you're checking your goggles?
Yeah, I'm scoping out if there's anything I should be weary of.
With a 19, you register that there is a powerful positive effect built into the center eye of the goggles, and a powerful negative effect built into the regular eyes of the goggle.
With a 19, do I think that there's any way that I could just separate that top eye and put it on my goggles of night? Like, could I get in there in the tech and, like, get out that top eye that has a positive effect?
I think with a 19,
You know, not
you
doing it in
know,
this
like,
moment, but just, like...
yeah, like it's possible. I think, yes. With a 19, possible. I think it will require an 18 or a 19 subsequently
Yeah,
to
do so.
try and do something. Yeah, there's potential there.
Well, okay, Neville. Appreciate you passing it off. I guess we should go talk to the Lord, Thaddeus. Get caught up on all the workings and dealings here since we've been gone, and
I agreed. Let's head that way.
let's head that way. I don't think he's going to be stoked that we kind of ripped up the Dragon Seer farms with the drill, but we did stop a hobgoblin army. We at least put the brakes on it for quite some time.
Yeah.
Okay, so Neville guides you to a ladder that leads you down onto the main floor of Dekram, and you go in. It does, as you are now closer to everything, it does look like some of the buildings have battle scars to them.
Okay.
Fighting has gone on here in town, but those battle scars only extend to the outside of the inner walls that then protect the Lord's Keep, the Armory, and the Granary. And it is a hive of activity in here. There are people running around, folks are making baskets, making shields, making whatever they can out here. And the doors of the Lord's mansion are open, and many people are running in and out of them. I assume that you guys go on in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thaddeus would stride right in.
Thaddeus strides in, and Thaddeus is a different dwarf from when he left Dekram last. He is not taller, but he is broader. He is more muscular. He has an air of command about him. He is, for lack of a better word, seasoned. So Thaddeus strides into the mansion, and the whole hall falls silent. And then Thaddeus is mobbed by a group of townsfolk, all full of praise and questions. Thaddeus, you look so good!
It's been so bad.
How do we get out of this
predicament?
Haribo's gonna try to edge the crowd and skate along the back and see if he can find the Lord while Thaddeus is distracting everyone.
This was not Thaddeus' plan at all, but he will do his best to talk to the crowd as he attempts to continue to move towards where he thinks the Lord would be.
Thaddeus, make a charisma check.
Alrighty.
Haribo, as you are edging along, you practically bump into the Lord. He's in his chair. He's sort of at the back of the hall because everything has sort of come to a halt with Thaddeus' arrival. I think You notice one thing about his chair: the portions that you added to it to fit into like the floor gears so that his chair could like move around his mansion. Those have been replaced with wooden tank treads, and so he's fully mobile around his mansion and then out into the town. He takes your sleeve and he says, "Haribo."
Unga. Good to see you. We just got back. This whole town's in a tizzy.
It's gotten really bad out here. Yeah, we're doing what we can, but it's we've had a hard time without our main guard. And you know, even if we'd had Thaddeus this whole time, it might not have gone so good. There's some big trees out there.
Yeah, I have seen they have been assaulting the living spaces in the outer wall, at least the places of residence. Tactics I have seen on a battlefield, or been taught of on the battlefield. The damage to the town, I mean, I guess definitely withstanding. I would like extra scrap and metal help. Do you guys need any extras? He pats his belt. I imagine that I picked up all the scrap from around the ship to bring back for gear and shit, but if they need metal, I can give about 500 pounds of metal.
We could use some extra ore, of course. I've been banging out. Holy shit, that was so much.
As
wood
he's talking,
there.
I'm just letting him dump.
You know, I've been banging out rudimentary arms and armor for everybody. And he sort of leans in and he said, I did take care of all of your orders before everything sort of went to hell.
Perfect.
The thumbtack.
Yeah, I don't know what that blobberson quite wanted, but I made it.
And me and Thaddeus are going to be fully outfitted for the next adventure.
Right?
You see, if you try and put on the armor for an undead
We get a ferret scarf, or a ferret armor. I wear on my brace as a bracer.
You know, that's pretty good. It's got weird little dangly leg parts, but that's okay.
I don't know what those are for. I don't know why he made that, but... And when the others get back, you'll give them their stuff too, or what? No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, Thaddeus, what was your charisma, by the way?
Check? Sorry. I managed to roll an 18, which surprised even Thaddeus.
Hey, okay. Thaddeus has some good stories to tell. You know, he shows off his one singular scar from whichever one-on-one combat gave him a wound.
Oh, that was with the Kobold Chieftain, or the Hobgoblin Chieftain.
So Thaddeus tells the story of his fight with the Hobgoblin Chief. And when your story has concluded, the Lord beckons to you, and he says, Haribo, Thaddeus, come upstairs with me. You know, I have some obligations to fulfill.
Alrighty.
Sure. And
I would excuse myself from the crowd and make my way towards the Lord.
He wheels his chair over to the mechanical arm that takes him up the stairs. And it takes him up the stairs, and you guys follow after. And he wheels over to a large and somewhat sumptuously ordained boardroom for entertaining important guests. And he wheels around and he says, "Well, Haribo, I believe the last time we spoke, I said that you and your party couldn't hack it."
Sure, and then we certainly have hacked things up.
You've done a fair share of hacking since I said that, and I don't think I can say that anymore. So I do believe the time has come to reveal as many of the mysteries of this valley as I can to our intrepid heroes. Just like I did for our last band of intrepid heroes.
Wait, what happened to the last band of intrepid heroes?
Oh, they left heroically and they've yet to return, and that was 4 days ago.
Who was the last band of intrepid heroes?
He forgot about us.
That fella guy, he really didn't know how to recruit a party. By the time that he had fulfilled all of the tests and objectives that Mondane sent for him, he'd recruited a whole group of folks. And so I gave them what I knew, and they set off. And I haven't heard from them since.
Interesting.
I gotta say, as far as the town goes, we got bigger fish to fry.
Yes, and our little outing may have unearthed even larger fish than we. It's hard to say when it's a sort of a town-eating fish, right? The zombies in the trees are pretty bad, and we may have put the halt to. I don't even know what you would call an army of that size. Sort of.
A horde.
A horde of hobgoblins, goblins, uniting under one banner, from which we have recently returned with the remainder of the goblin crew. We are, in the coming days, to go check up on the kobolds that we spoke of a mere fortnight ago.
Yeah, I've heard a little bit about them. You know, we had a couple of visitors before everything went to shit, and they did mention that there were kobolds on the road.
Well, if all goes to
The
plan,
Lord was
hanging
supposed
out.
to talk up the kobold business.
we might be able to send them
Can't believe
back
he didn't do
to help guard
Yeah,
the,
Gareth immediately.
the village for the moment. Seems like they may be needed here if we can utilize their forces in protecting the town.
This town needs all the protecting it can get right now. I got to say, every night. And as he says that, a bell starts to ring up in the belfry of the mansion, and he says, "Oh, it must be 11:30. They besiege us every night. We'll see how many of them get through the hordes. But Thaddeus, I may be needing your hammer.
Yes.
Yes, I'll be needing your hammer. Before the sun comes up."
Aye, my lord.
Guess we got a job. We'll break down the rest of our journey after this assault, I guess.
Yeah.
Crew should be back to Dekram any
So
moment.
tomorrow, assault. Day after that, play. Day after that, assault.
And the
Tonight
market.
assault.
And then market
And
after
then market
that.
day, yeah.
We have got a busy schedule, people.
Yep, and that's where we're going to wrap it with the bell ringing and Thaddeus and Haribo, along with sundry townsfolk rushing to the scene. Whatever the scene turns out to be, we'll find out.
Rushing to a scene in the future.
A scene.
Then next week on Dungeons, Drive-Ins, and Dice.
Dungeons, Drive-Ins, and Dice, A Wider World is DM'd by Theodore Stringer. The players are Josh Baker as Gareth Mogford, Mike Harrison as Thaddeus Ofkoot, Lawrence Jennings as Sparkleoneous, Grace Stringer as Margery Ridgeback, and myself, M. Williams, as Haribo Tamagotchi. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a rating or review, and make sure you join us in 2 weeks for the next thrilling episode in the Wider World saga. See you then.
Let me tell
My
you
name's
about
Neville, and you
my
gotta.
dump-
It's a flick of the wrist to do the graveyard shoveling.
You don't gotta dig too deep because the bodies are half prepared. It's good on. It's easy work on my old back.
Wait, no, they still bury
Also-
them down as deep as they would. They're just
Oh, yes,
already
they do.
half prepared.
No, don't worry. Don't worry.
You don't gotta
worry,
dig as
that's
deep
not
because they
false
float up
information.
to the top.
That's just
You don't gotta dig
fancy.
as deep because they're not supposed to stay there.
It's easy. It's easy grabbing these preserved bodies.
Easy
Good
grabbing.
for necromancy.
When they first wake up, they're not so strong. They gotta dig their way out, so you can't bury them too deep.
They're not falling apart. These well-preserved bodies. These modern corpses. Back in my day,
Modern
when you brought back a dead servant, they were falling apart.
Back in my day, you had to put them in the press.
Oh, I haven't thought about that. Okay, let's think about a zombie though now. Are they more preserved? Like if we did Daisy in 25 years, how do those zombies look versus Daisy?
More like people would be my guess.
Yeah,
I
right?
think
Are they
would,
rotting
like,
legs?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
my I mean, as someone that has smelled rotting people, we still rot. I mean,
You
it's
should
not
ask
like
your
it
embalmer
doesn't.
friends, like,
I guess it's just the
what
preservation is already halfway done. They're not preserving them more.
Dang, I should have asked that question. See, when the I missed last, I didn't go this year because it didn't line up with my personal schedule. But a good time to ask these kinds of questions is the is the work Christmas party, because that's when everyone gets absolutely crunkle, and I can ask whatever batshit questions I want. And they're like, "Oh my god, yeah!"
in the funeral home.
Yes.
Get everyone in a circle
absolutely
talking
crunkle.
about what the zombies are like nowadays.
I'm gonna write.
Oh
down.
my gosh, they've told me about all like these terrible like removals, toughest removals. Yeah, and then my coworker Steven did a lot of karaoke.